You are a great champion. When you ran, the ground shook. The sky opened and mere mortals parted the way to victory, where I'll put a blanket of flowers on your back. Horse racing began in the 12th century when English knights returned home from their crusades and brought back Arabian stallions with them. They bred the Arabian stallions with the English mares and created a breed called the thoroughbreds. The thoroughbreds had the best quality of the English mares and the Arabian stallions because they were filled with endurance and speed. At first, horse racing was more of a private thing until King Charles II came to reign, and he made it to where it was match racing. When Queen Anne came to reign, she made it to where it was several horses racing, and to where the horses were bet upon about who would win. She also created the sport of kings as a discipline. The Jockey Club was set up in 1750, which established the horse rules of racing. It also sanctionized the race courses and named the races, and created the General Stud Book, which held all the pedigrees for the thoroughbreds that raced. The most well-known place of racing is the Arlington Place Racetrack in Chicago, Illinois. It is best known for its innovations, which included the all-electric totalister, which put all of the bets for the horses up on a big thing so that all the bettors and people watching could see. It also had the first photo finish camera. It had the first electric starting gate, and also had the first closed circuit TV system, to where the horse racing became the first known TV sport. Another well-known place is the Churchill Downs, where the Kentucky Derby is held. It is a 1.25-mile race in which 3-year-old thoroughbreds run. The length of the mile race changed in 1876, but before then it was 1.5 miles. The Kentucky Derby includes about 150,000 visitors each year. The first race was in 1875, where 10,000 people joined together to watch 15 horses race a 1.5-mile race. The Kentucky Derby is part of a name that was coined as the Triple Crown. This race includes the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness Stakes in Belmont, Maryland, and the Belmont Park in Belmont, New York. The Preakness Stakes is where Seabiscuit beat his race opponent. The Belmont Park in Belmont, New York is also known as the Chest of the Champions. The Kentucky Derby is also known as the Race for the Roses and the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Besides the flat race, which is what all these races were, there's also more competitive horse racing. One is known as the steeplechase, which is a flat race that has many hurdles that the horses will jump over at a high speed. Another is harness racing, which is a gated or paced race, usually at a trot or pace, and the horses normally pull carts behind them during the race. The last one is the endurance racing, which is a length race where the horses normally run from 50 miles to 100 miles with periodic vet checks to make sure that the horses are well and that they are good to go and to finish the race. Some people think that horse racing is cruelty to animals because riders spend day after day training their horses to win the race and to be faster and to last longer. They are also gambling, where the horses are bet upon who the winner would be each year, and they take the horses and make them run miles after miles to win the race. It is also dangerous if the race gets violent or something happens to one of the horses. It can mean that a horse will have to be put down. Overall, horse racing is an enjoyable sport that many people enjoy watching each year and going to meet with other people and to bet upon the horse that they think